going crazy. Energy low. We on Twitch with a W spam. YouTube fan with the replay cam. TikTok loops going out like bam. Kick chat say I'm the man, goddamn. Notifications blowing my phone. Chat saying yo, you in your zone. Algorithm love me, I'm grown. It's my empire, my throne. Follow, like, subscribe. Let's get that number high. Streaming all night, we vibe. Ay, we don't ever die. Follow, like, subscribe. We blowing up worldwide. From Twitch to Kick, we fly. Turn up, let's amplify. Follow, 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 like, subscribe. Follow, 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 like, subscribe. Post that clip, go viral quick. Chat go dumb when I drop that trick. Content lit, algorithm pick. Brand deals hit, yeah that's slick. Multi-stream, we stacking views. Every night I pay my dues. I don't snooze, I break that news. Numbers jump, yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, the future is now. Vote Chaos Imp. Let's get thick. Hey, Chaos Imp stepping up into the light. 2020's the year we ignite the night from the shadows where the whispers used to roam. Now the people raise their voices. This is our home. Promises broad, visions bold in hand. Every citizen united in this brand new land. And yes, we say it loud for every girl and boy. Anime dreams for everyone. Let's bring the joy. No more corners where we hide behind the screen. It's full throttle now, living out the meme dream. From coast to coast, all colors in the mix. We're painting life in vivid shades. No need to pick and fix. Chaos Imp for president, raise your hands. 2038, we take the stand. All in thick anime girls for everyone. Everyday sunshine and it's never done. From city lights to countryside nights, we break the chains, we take the flight. Chaos Imp, the anthem in our hearts. Together now, let's make this spark. Boardrooms buzzing, social feeds on fire, but we're grounded in the people, the heart, the desire. Gigabytes of hope, digital and real. We're bridging ends and means, we're sealing the deal. And when they ask who will fight for us, we shout. Chaos Imp stands up, we won't bow out. With power to the fans, and anime icons dancing in the mass march band. Bring the beats under moonlit skies. But the rule book cut the old school ties, and every voice from big to small. We're echoing together, we're answering the call. Chaos Imp for president, raise your hands. 2028, we take the stand. All in thick anime girls for everyone. Everyday sunshine and it's never done. From city lights to countryside nights, we break the chains, we take the flight. Chaos Imp, the anthem in our hearts. Together now, let's make this spark. In the land of freedom under digital skies, where art meets life and memes arise, we're rewriting history one pixel at a time with thick anime girls in every rhyme. No shame, no hiding, we're loud and proud. We're building castles in the clouds. Join the wave, surf the crest. Chaos Imp's our future. We manifest. All for everyone, thick and fierce and vivid. Everyone, no limits, no fear. We rise in the sun. Chaos Imp's the mission. Victory begun. Chaos Imp for president, raise your hands.
Step into the circle. 3 voices, 1 flame. Chaos Imp, Flafla Blue Blue, Lycan. Not just names, but thunder. The kind that shakes the walls of your feed. The kind that cuts silence like a blade in the dark. This is not commentary. This is alchemy. Turning gameplay into gospel. Turning banter into brass knuckles. Turning streams into symphonies that echo long after the mic cuts out. Chaos Imp. The Storm Surgeon. Slicing truth from the noise. Dropping lines heavy like anvils on glass floors. The wildfire, unpredictable, uncontrollable. Spitting sparks that light up shadows. Laughter. Sharper than arrows. Lycan, the midnight howl, the pulse you feel before you hear it. Wisdom wrapped in rhythm, a voice like smoke over neon streets. Together, they don't just talk, they strike. Every word a blade, every joke a ricochet, every pause a reminder that silence too can be louder than war drums. This is commentary forged in the furnace where chaos meets clarity, fire meets focus, where 3 legends turn contend into kingdoms. And if you're tuned in, you're not just watching, you're witnessing. You're part of the riot, part of the sermon, part of the legend that is still being written. So remember the names. Chaos Imp. Fla fla blue blue. Lycan. Not just commentary. A revolution in real time.
That's right, people. We are back on a Wednesday. I do apologize. This week has been a little bit chaotic. Well, it is my life, so it is chaos. So last Saturday, we had a pretty big stream. And, well, I lost everything. All the content, everything that I had going, all gone. We probably had like 12 videos already ready to be made. Realized the audio was not there. So that was a fun start to my Sunday morning. Lost all that content, so I was like, do I just redo it the night before or the night after on a Sunday? And I was like, it's just not worth it. So normally I'm doing my gaming streaming now, but decided instead of that, we'll just do commentary tonight and a little bit tomorrow possibly, so we can catch up to get to where we were. But we're not going to cover the same topics that we did Saturday. I think I pulled up like 3 videos from Saturday, and they're just the fun videos. They're none of the serious videos where we covered some of the Epstein stuff. But I also realized having Epstein in my title kind of killed the viewer count as far as like views on my YouTube and my TikTok and stuff like that. I saw a big drop off on the amount of views that I normally would get on my content by putting Epstein in the title. So it's not there. And in this title tonight, should I start grifting? The only reason I asked that is that seems to be the way to go nowadays, is you either grift one way or the other. Because we know most of these people that are doing this content, whether it's political, they're grifting. They don't really feel this way about most of this stuff. They're just trying to make $1. And I say this jokingly because I don't really care as far as me grifting, because it's a joke to me. I wouldn't change my opinions for money. Unless unless I'm being paid $8,000 per post, then I might change my opinion. But more than likely not. I'm looking at you, Israel. Let me get that money. Or what is it, the Democratic Communists of America or something like that? Let me get that money. I'll change my opinion. Anyways, we're gonna hop into the content tonight. Hope everybody's having a good week so far. If not, hey, remember, we're halfway. We got two more days. 2 more days to the weekend. You can do it. I believe in you. We're gonna jump into one of the AI god himself. Well, one of the AI gods, because Gucci Marks, I put Gucci Marks up there with Don P. Bongwada. This is his Nux AMV, the K Crusader. And there we go. We're going to pop into this. Don P. Bongwada, K Crusader.
K Crusader. I'm not so low. Yeah, I'm Lord Nux and no. Live and ride and trust me's more. Turn the chaos into law. Hit record and start the war.
Is this? Yeah. This is it. The Democratic Party. Nux fighting the reptile people.
Yeah, I'm Lord Nux and no. Every joke a secret door. If you think you've seen it, all my billies always cry for more.
The blue billies.
I dive into the Lord. Fuck, I'm Nux and no. You don't see my face. Living rent free.
Wait, what did that say? Liberal think tank.
My face, living rent free in your green space. Every hot take like a raid on these safe place. Turn your faith trope to a meme, then I erase. I don't chase cloud, I attracted. Drop on vid.
What is this? Trump and what is this? Warhammer? The Warhammer armor.
Hope he goes frantic. Say touch grass, but I plant this. Tiny brain sub bomb. All the billies want more.
I'm a secret Jew tunnel. Totally no Jew tunnels in New York.
Lord from Nux and North. Yeah, I'm Lord Nux and North. Laughing wild and Josh me more. Turn the chaos into law. He record his.
I mean, can we just appreciate the fact, like, his ability to keep Nux for the most part the same through all of the imagery with AI?
Chaos into law. He record his thunder war. Yeah, I'm Lord.
Let's see if I can get it. Oh, it is. Hassan's minions here. Hassan's minions.
I'm Lord Nux and North. Every joke a secret door. If you think you've seen it all, my belly's always cry for more. Not from Nux and North.
Beware of troll 5 shekels. Well, it's totally not a Jewish reference. I want his jacket. 100%. I want his jacket.
Hold up, wait a minute, bust that sound. That's me suplexing your career in the ground. Scroll of regrets in my browser tab. Turn every bad take to a golden gag. Click they title, yeah, twist that tag. Watch them all running and then leave just glad. I got lower in the comments, mitts in the
Oh, Hassan. Oh, buddy. I'd say you've fallen, but I don't know if you really were ever on top. You got a small head, though, bro. Great small head.
Right, this is about stuff that I said. I just see what the drama spreads.
Alright. Twitch headquarters. Drama alert. Drama alert. The blue Jew is out.
Then drop one joke, everybody plays dead.
Don't chuck your dog. Yes. Kaya.
Everyone is always wanting more. Law from law, looks and all.
Jew tunnel bar pass, that's good. The Jewish space lasers kill me every time. All I'm gonna say, whenever they do Asmon, I mean, Don's done a pretty good as far as doing Asmon, but like all the AIs give Asmongold way too much hair. He does not have this much hair, people. Don P. Longwater, always bangers. That's all he puts out is bangers. Just banger after banger after banger. His AI is so fluid. The songs are so good. He's a pro at this. There's no other way to put it. He's just a pro at this. And I love it. I love his stuff all the time. Go check him out on YouTube. Don P. Bongwater. Give him a like, give him a share. Sub to him. He always puts out great content as far as like AI stuff. We're actually going to get into 2 more videos of his tonight. But we're actually going to jump over to our favorite Canadians. ABBA and Preach. They cover a lot of your like pop culture stuff, your dating stuff, the just goofy stuff that's online. They have hot takes and they have like very cold takes. It it depends on what it is. But I mean, what content creator doesn't? But they put out another song. I think they've had like 3 or 4 songs that I've seen them put out. Well, they've been part of being put out, but this one they did themselves. It's called The Red Pill Way. It is a crack and a joke at the Red Pill community about how sus that community is. So let's hop into it. The Red Pill Way by ABBA and Preach.
Hey, yo, we got a banger coming on. The best song ever. You gotta play it right now. You want everybody to the dance floor.
No women. No women, Myron. What you just want? You just want dudes out there? You want the bros out there?
Oh, so you got a girl now. You change, make self-improvement. Takes all day. Spend time with your girl. That's gay. Spend time with your boy.
Yeah, spending time with your girl, being married, getting married to a woman, that's gay. Shit is gay. You want to be hanging out with your boys all the time.
The red pill way. No, I don't want the women, no. No, I don't want no woman.
Get out of here, ho.
No, I don't want your cuddles, no. I'd rather sleep with the boys. No, I don't want to meet girls, no. I don't want no women. Boys is the ones that get love from me. Spending time with my boys behind. Rubbing on their thighs. That's the red pill way. No, just no.
Hey, yo, chill, ABBA with the Diddy oil. Sir, you need to chill.
If you feel at home with your mom, oh yes, bro, I'm talking to you. If you're broken, hate these women, that's the retro. Yes, bro, I'm talking to you, baby. If you're ready to find your virgin,
Yo, Preach, sir. Damn, he had his girl stolen by a motherfucker on skates.
With no expertise, no women, no wife, no wife, no pussy, no love, no women, no wife, no pussy.
No wife, no pussy. It's all about the bros, bro. The Naruto run. Wait a minute. Did he have on Myron face? No, it's just ABBA's face. They look alike a little bit. That's clean. I don't know if they like. I'm sure they had. I'd say they slowed it down, but I don't know if they slowed it down. These dudes are. I mean, these are professional dancers, so they're definitely not slowing this down. Like this is just. There's no way they're slowing it down. It's just them just being gangster about it. Get out of here. It's about the bros. Yo, preach. Chill on this look. Sir, you need to chill on that cheap clapping. My knees are cracking just thinking about this, like them doing these moves. My knees and ankles just said, nah, bruh, you good. Ain't no lies to that.
The red pill is gay. The red pill is gay. The red pill, the red pill, the red pill is gay.
Look, there ain't no lie told when it comes to that red pill shit. There's a bunch of dudes looking and seeking for approval from other dudes. Ain't nothing wrong with being gay, but, you know, just admit it to yourself, alright? Ain't nothing wrong with it. You looking and seeking the approval of another dude and another man. Alright, you gay. It's alright. I support it. 2026. Support that shit. But anyways, that was The Red Pill Way by Abba and Preach. Go check them out. Give them a like. Give them a follow. Oh, well, give them a sub. They always have entertaining content. Whether if you're not into the political stuff that they do, they've always got other content related, non-related to political shit. But check them out. Abba and Preach on YouTube. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe.
Massive day for the.
All right. All right, so now we're gonna jump into the situation that has kind of like been popping off recently. With Imaru and people coming after Imaru. If you're not familiar with Imaru, she's a gamer cosplayer that was or is currently with OTK, the One True Kings, which is like Asmon Gold, Rich Campbell organization with Ms. Kiff. And she's been part of it since I think almost the beginning as well. But, you know, guilty through association. So if you're associated with Asmongold, you're obviously a terrible person, a Nazi, a bigot. You know the list goes on and on and on. But anyways, she got into some trouble because of a non-statement, a nothing burger statement that she made.
Massive day for the unemployed. Emeru is in hot water. Well, actually cold water. She got in trouble for talking about ice.
Thoughts on ice sauna? I don't know what that is. Helly, I genuinely have no idea what that is. I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh boy, and people are pissed at this. We got denims. Never thought I'd see the day would be fence-sitting the modern Gestapo.
Alright, remember, Denims is the chick that changed her entire opinion from Destiny to Hassan because Destiny wouldn't bang her. Let's just remember that. And she also believes that, kids don't remember memories before 3 years old, and then, she goes and looks it up, gets the actual facts, and then still says completely the opposite. Super smart person we're talking about here.
Calling her a racist chud.
Like, there's a certain extent where I'm like, okay, sure, I get people wanting big content creators to, like, say their opinions on, like, important topics. I get that, right? But it's like, if you need a streamer who doesn't even know anything about politics to tell you about politics, you probably just need to, like, get off the internet. Like,
Ice aside, how
And that's the statement that's getting her canceled and hated on and everything else. Like, bro. Like she says, if you're trying to get your political stance from a streamer, if they're not a political streamer, then you're just cooked. 100% cooked, deep fried, flambéed, whatever you want to call it. Shout out to Pegasus. But if you seriously think that somebody that's non-political and they're going to give you an opinion, what are you gaining from that? You're not really gaining anything from forcing that streamer into your opinion and your thought process. You're not gaining anything. The only thing you really are doing is creating a hatred for your side. If you want to change somebody in a way that matters rather than trying to get rid of them.
How is this controversial, though? I feel like she's kind of spitting facts. If you need a streamer to validate your worldview, you're a retard and a loser.
obviously I don't, like, dislike any of the political streamers, except for, like, some of, like, the really bad ones. I don't really like them. I don't understand how
Hassan? Oh man, no, not Hassan. Not Eat the Rich.
in the first place people care so much what they say. I guess it's because they just have a lot of reach or influence, but it's like...
Doesn't know anything about politics. You are 28 years old. Gosh, I wonder why Emeru doesn't want to say anything critical of ice. Oh, she...
It doesn't matter your age. If you don't want to get into politics, don't get into politics. And when somebody tells you, well, everything is politics around you, it's only if you make it politics. Like, I do it all the time, but I do it for fun. I do it to trigger people and have fun with it. I make everything politics for fun. But I do enjoy rage baiting people. Not gonna lie.
literally didn't do nothing and people are mad at her. It's actually very confusing. No, she got bullied into a manifesto. Jesus Christ, what an apology letter. Hate to break it to y'all, but left wing, right wing, they're both on the same bird. And honestly, I don't care where you align politically as long as you're watching from a first world country. Hey, what's up guys? It's Scarce here.
Hey, wait a minute, WestJet. There's third world countries that could be watching you.
It's very rare I will speak my mind, but I'd rather get my thoughts out there, so apologies if this is long. There is a clip from my stream that's been circulating a lot, so I'd like to explain it for anyone who was hurt or shocked by it. When the clip starts, I was responding to a mod asking a question that included the word ice. I'm not someone who normally comments on or gives my opinions on serious real-world topics. You can see in the clip when I say thoughts on ice, there is an instant cut afterwards that makes it seem like I'm responding directly to that question, which I'm not.
Thoughts on Ice Sauna? I don't know what that is. Ellie, I genuinely have no idea what that is. I don't know what you're talking about.
I never have made comments on stream about ice in the first place. That was a dishonest and intentionally maliciously clipped post. No, I actually think the outrage is coming from...
So I saw people talking about this. I think it was more Pegasus said that it wasn't out of context clip, and typically I agree with more Pegasus because he does do a fair amount of research before he jumps on these kind of topics. And he said that the clip wasn't out of context at all. But we saw WestJet's clip of it, which WestJet also does comedic versions of the stuff. So I'd have to go back and see the actual clip, like if it's clipped or not. I mean, I've also seen people say that somebody was asking about ICE, so the incident emergency or something like that. I forget what it's called. In case of emergency or some shit. I forget what it was. Somebody was talking about it, and they said that's what she was talking about.
The people that wanted her to say something, to straight up denounce ICE.
And they're going crazy about this. They're very angry at her for this.
113,000 posts.
It's actually
Jesus.
super easy to stream and have opinions. I'll show you. F ICE, f Donald Trump and everyone in his administration, f Elon Musk, free Palestine. The U.S. is stolen land built by stolen people. Ouija did nothing wrong. Abortion is healthcare.
The U.S. is stolen land. I always love that one. Because this same person wouldn't be willing to give up his home to somebody that is native to that land. He 100% would not. He would be saying that, he needs a place to live. Well, if you're living on stolen land, then why do you need a home? You need to find somewhere else.
Leave trans people the f alone.
I'm actually kind of impressed. This guy nailed every topic.
Oh, this is Denims. Let's listen to Denims talk about this.
When did people on the right get so soy? You're smearing and defaming by calling someone a chud.
You shouldn't go and harass people for no reason.
I'm not the biggest fan of Denims by any means, but come on, man, that was pretty funny. I think it's just the word chud, dude.
Ignore an opportunity where you could talk about something. Maybe your audience doesn't like it. Maybe you could educate them on it a little bit.
Educate them on it. This is my favorite word to see people like her use, because this idea of educate implies some sort of intellectual superiority.
If you're above the age of 18, you should care about politics in your f***ing country.
Yeah, no, that. I'm keeping my inner peace.
Wait a minute. I'm white.
This is by far like the...
Yeah.
Yo. WestJet, that's just diabolical, bro. But it's true.
dumbest American quality, saying I'm not into politics.
I'd rather be dumb than depressed. All these political people seem miserable.
You can't say like, well,
it's not a lie. What did his son say? I hate the left. I hate liberals. I hate this. I want to quit. Some shit like that.
oh,
Yeah.
I'm just not gonna care about all this politics stuff.
Yeah, watch me.
She never talks about politics at all, period. It's not even enough for someone to be neutral or to not have an opinion. You have to agree with them or they attack you.
I mean, these are just pathetic internet leftists that have to band together in a collective to feel any control over their own miserable lives. It's a lot easier to latch onto a cause that seems bigger than yourself to give life meaning. I got no problem with this guy, but he's saying exactly what he has to say to validate the in-group. He's not reinventing the wheel here. Again, I don't hate any of these people. I pity them. The internet is the only place where they feel their voice can be heard. So picking easy victims like Emaru, who they know will bend the knee, and then they're just gonna push her on her second knee to kneel. I know it's stressful in the moment being dogpiled by thousands of people, but you did nothing wrong. You don't need to speak about things you aren't comfortable speaking about, and you do not, in fact, have to say the line. Just say, ice. Who cares if you don't know what you're talking about is insane,
That is facts. Like, If you have no clue what's going on, you're not paying attention to what's going on. Don't agree with what the mob says. Never bow down to the mob, because the mob's never gonna do the mob is never gonna be happy. No matter what you do, you could do a billion things, and the mob is never gonna be happy with what you do. She could say fuck ICE and fuck Donald Trump and all those things, and they still wouldn't be happy with her.
Mayo, this is mass psychosis rivaling 2020. These people are cry bullies trying to socially ostracize you for not putting a black square on your Instagram or whatever the current thing is. New drama happens all the time, and they would have moved on in a few.
Yeah, and I'm sorry, the whole black square thing, let's be real. Every single one of those people putting a black square was dropping the N-word like crazy. They just did it behind their black friend's back.
Few days, it's not worth capitulating. I mean, I'm not shocked that a woman is cooking. And why should we care about what she even has to say? Just because she has viewers? More viewers than Mizkif, that's for sure.
Oh.
Well, Dream also has viewers. Should we go ahead and ask him about the Armenian genocide? Emaru draws criticism after declining to comment on ICE during Twitch stream.
Well, I mean, you know what? When it comes to the leftists, let's ask them about the Armenian genocide. Nobody wants to talk about that. Or Yemen. Let's talk about Yemen.
She claimed she does not know anything about politics.
Or one that's super relevant still, Iran.
Should not be treated as a source of political guidance. Pretending to not know or care about politics so you don't lose your racist followers is the most lame coward shit ever. 140k likes. Her response makes sense when you look at the people who she hangs around.
I mean, Lakari, yeah, I can understand the stuff with Lakari. Asmon's normal dude, other than the fact that, you know, he lives around roaches and rats. But I mean, I know normal people that live around that anyways, but they're just not millionaires. This bald motherfucker, I don't know who the fuck that guy is.
Around with. Anyway, Tectone chimed in. Never apologize to the mob. Never try to rationalize with those who weren't rational to begin with.
Man, f those n***s on Twitter going after my girl Emaru. Well, she isn't my real girl. I got my baddie Genshin Impact queens for that.
Leave Genshin alone.
Denims is a bitch. And fuck that Obama.
Anyway.
Hey, yo. It's whoa. Tectone going in on Obama? What the fuck?
Girl, we are not as dumb as you look. Bruh, she looks pretty smart. She looks Chinese. This guy said, the world needs more racist chuds like Emaru. I've always been a creator whose friends are on good terms with basically everybody. Streamers in Texas, LA, and all different bubbles, and this has unfortunately included some bad actors. A lot of people have questioned how these bad actors found their way into...
Bro. WestChat, why are you going after Tectone like this?
...my circle, but it is certainly not because I'm okay with vile behavior. You hear that? Stay in jail. Anyway, Emaru's apology was too long and too boring, so I got the AI to put it in Fortnite terms. Someone bush camped my stream, yoinked a single frame, hard cut it like a scuffed montage, and tried to emote like they won FNCS. I wasn't talking about the ICE boss fight, just mythic rarity out of context griefing. For the record, anyone abusing people or kids gets instantly kicked from the squad. Reboot card deleted. Lobby.
I mean, that's a guarantee. I mean, you know, if you touch kids, I mean, or abuse kids, no matter what, your ass is out.
Locked. I play Fortnite, not defend the villains mode. Clip farmers can keep storm camping for drama XP. I'm still protecting the squad and chasing a real victory royale. Holy it's Juice World.
If a creator dodges a question about ICE, it's probably because they support them.
These guys aren't even Mexican.
Or they don't want to talk about the subject. They have no input on it, and they don't have any idea of what's going on. And if they do have an idea of what's going on, they just choose not to voice their opinion on it, because you know what? They choose not to voice their opinion. You don't have to voice your opinion on every single thing, because you know what? I'm sure you haven't talked about all the other genocides around the world. In the Congo, like I said, Yemen, Iran. I'm sure you haven't talked about those, but I'm sure you've brought up, or I mean, even the stuff that's still going on in Russia and Ukraine. I mean, I'm sure you haven't talked about those.
Again, what are they worried about?
She said, why are you asking a non-political streamer about politics? First of all, this isn't politics. Any person watching this video, plus you, Emeru, could walk outside and you could be killed next by ICE.
Is this a skit? I feel
It's gotta be a skit. There's no way. Buddy, I've got more of a chance of being caught by ICE than you.
like I'm getting punked right now.
We don't want to support somebody who supports ICE.
As a Russian-Ukrainian immigrant to Canada, I can spot a commie like nothing.
The problem that I see with Emiru's response as someone that is Asian, that it clearly shows her white privilege as someone who's part white.
What the actual did you just say to me right now?
But, hold on, one more time.
Nothing.
The problem that I see with Emiru's response as someone that is Asian, that it clearly shows her white privilege as someone who's part white.
What the actual did you just say to me?
Moving on.
You don't care, do you? You don't give a single shit for my feelings.
Emeru is a prime example of a male-centered mindset. If you don't know anything about politics, then learn, educate yourself. Oh, and these politics have to align with her one-to-one.
In case you're one of those types that does like to watch their Twitch streamers that show their political views, there you go. Ice.
Bruh, 7-second clip and you still couldn't correct the subtitles when they ask me if I want ice in my drink at the movie theater. Not political equals AKA I care more about my money than people. Life's a sandwich. No matter the way you flip it, the bread comes first. Sometimes it's alright to
I mean, some people don't care about other thing that's not directly affecting their family. I mean, realistically. I'm sure there's tons of Americans around the country that don't give a shit about what's going on with ICE because it doesn't directly affect them.
Benson, we live in this weird polarized world where people are almost forced to pick a side. You don't have to do that. Nuance is a real thing.
If you're an adult in this country, you should be the minimal amount invested in politics.
Trade offer. Canada will send our Indians and we'll take your Mexicans. Fair?
For legal reasons, that's a joke.
No, and I genuinely have no problem with Indians. I ran the King's Indian Defense to 1700 in chess.
Because you live here. There's this weird idea in America especially where like you can just be an adult and be like, oh, I don't care about politics.
Don't listen to her, Chud. Agartha is waiting.
If you need a streamer who doesn't even know anything about politics to tell you about politics, you probably just need to like get off the internet. Like,
and that's it. That's all you need right there. If you're looking for politics or any political reasoning or anything like that from a fucking streamer, just get off. You don't need an opinion. Go sit down and figure it out yourself. Or talk to somebody that is an actual political leader. Talk to them, figure it out. Don't listen to a streamer. Streamers are stupid as fuck when it comes to politics. It's whatever's cool at the time. But that was WestJet going over the Emeru situation. Go check him out. Hit him up with a sub. Make sure he knows that he's finishing on everybody. That's right. Original video will be in the comment or in the description. Like, comment, subscribe. Appreciate y'all. We'll be right back. All you can hear is my wife snoring. Anyways. right. While we're on the subject of Emiru, let's hop on over to her ex. All right. So this is Don P. Bongwater, and this is Demon Time. It's Demon Time, y'all. Demon Time. Going over all Miss Kiffy. And I do believe this is a, I forget what it's called, something report. I forget what it is. But let's jump into it. This is Don P. Bongwater. Demon Time.
Fox News, where retardation and autism meets.
It's not a lie.
Good evening and welcome to this special edition of Fox News. Tonight we have a special report on a middle-aged man who is so gay the rainbow doesn't have enough colors to represent him.
Damn. Damn. They're gonna have to create a whole new rainbow for Miz.
He was briefly on the Crash Out report, but he walked off mid-interview. We sent Mindset Legal back out to try and finish the story. Viewer discretion is advised.
Oh, Myth Keith, Myth Keith.
He's such a Chad.
Little pillow princess twink, with pink on dip capri thorn.
Why you got Viagra there, bro? Can't get it up? Oh wait, that's right. He went to Turkey to get hair transplants, so it causes you issues.
Strength of boy kid, the
Demon Time. Wait, hold on. Wait, hold on. Hey Miz, there is my blank because he blank want truck. This is a Tectone reference. The truck nuts thing. Oh, you can't see it because my big ass head's in the way. Right here. There's a little thing down here. Can I say how well this AI is at capturing Miz?
Super mega ultra gay. Love it the D, love it the D, every single day. He's a homo, homo, homo. Super mega ultra gay. Love it the D.
This man, I'm assuming this is from Goonin. And he's just, man, bro, you gotta chill. I mean, like, you're destroying all these walls. Like, you're gonna spend more replacing the walls than anything, rather than going to therapy and, you know, replacing all these Kirby's and stuff. Like, look, I understand you were abused by Kirby's, but you can do it, bro. You can get through this.
Miss Kiff is so very, very gay.
I'm not gay. I don't know where people got that impression of me.
What the fuck is this? What is this?
This is just...
What? Why you gotta do that, Tectone?
Demon time, you know? The real person who caused most of my life to be torn apart is actually Tectone.
Fuck that bitch, Miss Kiffy, Kitty, whatever he calls himself. I'd beat that shitbag in.
He won't love me back, and really this is all his fault.
Yeah, he's just a turbo pussy.
This is just Judgment Day, really. Like, I tried showing how much I cared.
Missy once told me anything is a dildo if you are brave enough.
Like, he didn't...
I mean... he's not wrong. Never mind.
Like me, so I, don't like him anymore. I'm suing everyone I can because Tectone made me do it by not appreciating my love. Cunt! If he won't support me emotionally, then I'll make him support me financially. Are you mindset legal?
Yeah, you know I am, Missy Kitty.
I already told you, it's Ms. Kiff.
Missy, this place is fucking gross.
Tectone word. Bro, oh my god, I just noticed the... Okay, we have the Demon Time loop. We've got, obviously we got cucumbers. We know why that. I think this is probably his, like the... Hold on, I gotta move this shit out of the way. His medication here for his hair. What's his book? Oh, so you ruined your career by... Is that Sam Hyde? Yeah, I think it is Sam Hyde. And I think the liquid right here is juice. Is it juice? Anyways.
Don't talk shit. I'll sue you like that one bitch for throwing plushies at me.
Emerald.
See you. Last time we spoke,
It
you
is
left
Sam
in a
Hyde.
hurry, and you weren't too kind to the audience. Why did you leave?
It does say Z Juice. Z Juice? You know who Z Juice is?
I found out I still had a gag reflex, but I wanted it removed so I could try and make Tectone love me again.
Bro, why do you need to remove your gag reflex, Miz, if Tectone has a micro penis?
You're gay for Tectone? I thought you said he had a micro penis. So why would you need
see,
to
he even
remove
got
your
it.
gag reflex?
I don't want to talk about that. I'm not gay, he's gay, he just needs to admit it. I also want a sugar daddy to pay for
Yeah, remember, it's not gay if you're getting your dick sucked.
all these allegedly malicious lawsuits. Change the subject.
Is that why you are dressing up like a drag queen again? We have multiple clips and images of you
Hey, yo, bro, what the fuck?
dressing, and you even tried a red dress on at one point.
Back.
Whoa! That was good! Oh, is he coming back? Oh! Open.
Hey, look, I'll give him credit. That was impressive.
I look like the fucking angry lady.
Why was there not a flashbang for that shit, bro? Come on, it's Frogan.
From Shrek. Dude, what the fuck am I doing?
Miz, is this really how far you've wanted your career to go? This is what you wanted in the end? Like, you could have walked away from everything. You had millions and millions of dollars. You could have just walked away from this and you continue to do this shit.
No. Wait a minute. Feel the sponsors coming back. I don't need girls for a thumbnail. I could be the thumbnail. I'm so powerful. I've leveled up.
Is that red dress like a lobster? That's bullshit. Have you been watching that Bongwater guy's videos? I cross-dress because it makes me feel pretty. Froggen helped me with my makeup again, too.
All right, Ms. Keefe, you're deflecting now. According to Stream Analytics, you aren't doing too well right now and are desperate for collabs and sponsors. Why are you burning every bridge you can? It doesn't make any sense. It's 'cause I'm hot. All these fuckers are jealous of me. According to these numbers, most of your viewers are from Tectone, but they don't like your incredibly gay actions. In a poll, they only watch to farm clips. What's your response? All this would stop if he let me rub his bald head and be with him. Going down on things isn't always bad. I go down all the time. He really hurt my feelings with the invitation to his wedding with Shinya.
At least he knows he's gay. Tectone at least admits that he's gay.
Deflecting again. Let me ask you another question, Ms. Queef. What's with all the holes in the wall and the plushies you seem to hate? Another projection? Missy, why are you gay?
Jesus fucking Christ, dude. It was just a simple question. You certainly got sand in your vagina over that one.
Well, that certainly was a disaster.
Beyond disaster.
Yeah, he's deep in the closet. That was the most insane interview I've ever had the displeasure of attempting. Didn't want to answer questions and just wanted to blame everyone else for falling off.
Why was he so gay, especially for Tectone?
Fox you. I have no earthly idea why he is so incredibly gay. The only person I've ever seen with a case of gay that bad is Hassan for Asmongold.
It seems that Mizzy still wants the jizz.
That's pretty gay, to be honest. It's like super gay.
Coming up, the Epstein files mention Brock Lobster. Former ICE agents begin running a taco truck and a mysterious Indian festival.
That was Demon Time by Don P. Bongwater. The AI genius himself. Give him a like, a comment, a sub. I'm going to link the original video in the description. Make sure you go check out his content. He's got so much good content. If you enjoyed like the streamer drama, the craziness that streamers do, or like the YouTubers or whatever, he makes some good AI content related to it. And it's not just AI terrible slop, it's actually well done AI. But in that same vein, we're gonna the same vein as Ms. Kiff being gay, we're gonna pop up to Blackberry, done by the one and only Don P. Bongwater. Ms. Kiff is gay for Tectone. Let's check it out. Blackberry.
Sitting in your empty room.
No Tectone.
Looking at a heart-shaped balloon. Makes you think about the man that you lust for like a super fan. His bald dome shines in the sun. But you can't let people know or you're done. So you boot up a stream to spew hate.
Because you know, all everybody else does is
But we
spew
all
hate.
know you're just gonna masturbate too.
Yo!
Love. You're not straight, you're bent from every message that you send. For Tectone.
I mean, who isn't gay for Tectone? I mean, what?
When you think about his attention, gives you a raging erection. For Tectone. Nothing else seems to satisfy that retarded need deep inside. Miss Giff is gay for Tectone. He is gay. He's gay. He really is gay. You follow him around town.
I just want to say the beat for this song is so well done, and I'm sure it's done by AI. And it is so well put together. I'm assuming he used Suno. I'm going to be biased here because I love Suno. Assuming you're using Suno. And Suno does fucking ridiculousness with their tracks.
The best way to get noticed is to be a clown. But you can't let your chat know. They'd call you a fucking homo. You'd be forced out of the closet and you don't want him to know it.
Look, Miz, it's 2026, bro. Don't stay in the closet. Like, we would accept you more if you would just come out. We would accept you so much more if you would just come out the closet and be like, look, guys, I'm gay. I am. I love Tectone. And we'd be like, look, bro, we support you 100%. You love Tectone? Proud of you, bro.
But you can't stop thinking about him all day. And that you are so very gay. Who you trying to kid on cam tonight? You light up when he's in your line of sight. If it's all a bit, then run it back. Let the joke look real on the highlight track. You're not straight. You've been from every message that you sent. Oh, when you think about his attention, gives you a raging erection. Nothing else seems to satisfy that retarded need deep inside. Misgift is gay for Tectone. He is gay. He is gay. He really is gay.
Fire ass song, 100%. Like another banger from Don P. Bongwater. Ms. Kiff, look, bro, we accept you for who you are. All right, if you're gay, you're gay. It's 2026. We accept you, bro. We love you. We hope you get the help that you need. Get off the roids. I think you already are. Get off the drugs. Stop punching walls because you're going to cause more issues for yourself. Just admit you're gay, bro. Alright? Admit that Tectone doesn't have a micro penis or he wouldn't have to force people to get a deep throat surgery. But anyways, that was Don P. Bongwater. Blackberry, Miskiff is Gay for Tectone, 1969. Vinyl remaster. Make sure you hop over there, give him a like, give him a subscribe, drop him a comment how much you like the song. The original video will be in the description of this video. And leave me a like, leave me a comment, leave me a sub if you're not subbed. I appreciate it. And we'll see you in the next one. The stream will be right back. I gotta run to the bathroom. Clementine. All right. All right, let's hop over to. We got one or two more videos tonight. Not gonna be a super long stream. Tomorrow will be a little bit longer, and we'll be getting back into the gaming content. And then Friday night, I think we're gonna do something a little bit different Friday. And then Saturday, back to commentary with the boys. Alright. Excuse me. Let's get into... Yes, let's talk.
You are currently looking at two...
Alright, so this is a video by Atozy. It's called The Poop Water Situation is Crazy. And apparently this is a video centered around a situation where a pipe burst in Maryland. And it's been just rushing unclean water into the Potomac River. So let's check it out.
You are currently looking at 200 million gallons of raw, untreated sewage flowing straight out into the Potomac River here right between Maryland and DC. This is an absolute disaster. It smells awful here. I can't believe this is happening. This is one of the largest sewage spills in U.S. history, apparently. That's what the reports are saying. So it's safe to say the poop situation is crazy.
Well, you may be asking, what am I doing here? Well, our nation's capital had one of the largest sewage spills in U.S. history. What do we know? Well, on January 19th, a major sewer line in Montgomery County collapsed, and the wastewater is now entering the Potomac River while repair work is underway. Okay, so that's bad, but how bad is it? Well, days later, they're still working on it. So this thing is just free-flowing right into our river with, not much stopping it. And the estimates are above half.
Like, when did this start? It looked like it said January 19th. And this is what? 12th of February?
1 billion gallons of sewage water has been poured out into the Potomac River. Awesome. And
That's
just to put this
disgusting.
all into perspective, the Potomac Riverkeeper tested E. coli levels in the river, and it was found...
So this is January 26th. So this is 7 days later. Today released the results of the testing contaminated water from the Lockhouse 10 sewage, blah, 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 which is nearly 12,000 times what authorities limit for human contact. So this was the 26th, so it's 300 million at the time.
more than 11,000 times the safe limits near the spill, and 60 times the safe limits 4 miles downstream. Awesome! That's exactly what we needed. And since this wasn't really being talked about anywhere, and everyone I talked to it about hadn't even heard of it, I decided to go over there and check it out for myself.
Alright, I thought this was going to be a really hard thing to find, but no, this is just right off the main road. There's clearly a lot of construction workers here.
Alright, so it's Saturday, January 24th. We're about 4 hours till one of the worst blizzards in many decades are going to hit the Washington, D.C. area.
And so we're told that road crews are...
Oh my god, can you imagine? That shit just literally shit. The shit freezing.
Are working around the clock to clear roads that still... Man, look like this. But now, more than 2 days after the storm ended, some residents across the DMV say plows never came.
And I've traveled out here to D.C.
I've seen a lot of stories when it came to that. Like, the snow plows wouldn't even go up certain roads and stuff like that. I don't miss that at all. I do not miss being in that bullshit. I grew up in it for like 21 years. I don't miss that shit at all.
To investigate the poop situation, because currently, right now, one of the worst sewage spillages in U.S. history is happening right here in the Potomac River. So I just realized I'm now spending my Saturday looking for a poop leakage. Huh. Maybe some plumbers out there can relate to that. But last time I was freezing, so this time I bought some emergency gear because in upstate New York, I was too cold. So I went to CVS and bought some equipment that is...
Bro, CVS is like the most expensive, like, random shit that you ever need. It's like that and Walgreens. Like, if you, like, randomly gotta stop into a Walgreens for, like, I don't know, like, toilet paper, it's like fucking $10 for a four-pack of fucking toilet paper. Like, fucking Walgreens, man.
It's not... What is this? This hat is 100% polyester. That is so bad. That will not keep you warm. I mean, it will, but, like, not in actual cold weather. 100% polyester? Oh, come on. We need to sell some, like, at the minimum, sell some cotton. But, like, wool needs to be more readily available here. But, hey, I'll take what I can get for right now.
Bro, it's cheaper to put out plastic. What are you talking about? Just throw the plastic out there.
Okay. It's, like, scary how not warm this actually is. This is gonna be cold. Cold, cold, cold. Okay. I just realized I probably should have brought a mask or something. It's like 18 Fahrenheit today. It's gonna get a whole lot colder as this blizzard approaches. And this is such a beautiful park as well. It's just a shame that we have one of the biggest sewage spills in American history here. That's what at least the reports are saying. So my understanding is there's about 200 million gallons of sewage that have leaked out into this area over the past couple of days, with way more to come. If it's
Bro, I can't even imagine, like,
obviously there
what
was
that's gonna be doing to the wildlife
up there working on this, so I'm sure they're trying their best. But wow. Okay, so I mean, I am smelling it right now as I'm walking this way. Oof. Oh, why did I not bring a mask? Oh, this is putrid. Oh, this smells awful. All right, so I'm standing here on the border between Maryland and Washington, D.C., and as you can see by some of the signage here, we have raw sewage running straight out into the Potomac. To be accurate, 200 million gallons of raw sewage has ran out in the Potomac River right here over the last couple of days, with a whole lot more on its way if it's not fixed as soon as possible. I probably should have brought some, like, some basic equipment to protect myself from this.
Bro, I'm betting you he's wearing regular ass shoes when that's most definitely the last thing you should be doing.
Like a mask, maybe some like plastic, what are they called? Like footies that can remove us. I'm not carrying.
Yeah, see, there you go.
Bring this into the car I have. I don't know. I just saw the biggest sewage leak, or potentially the biggest sewage leak in U.S. history, and I was like, well, we gotta go cover that, because I still, like, there's like no mainstream news outlets is actually covering this right now. From what I've seen, there's only been...
Yeah, I haven't heard any of this. Like, this is literally the first time hearing about this. Once again, independent media doing the job that fucking legacy media isn't doing.
Like local DC news talking about this. This is literally one of the biggest leaks ever. Like, this is crazy. So it seems like a lot of the workers are going over there. So we'll check it out. It smells awful here. The closer I get over here, the worse it gets. I mean, that was like, when I was down there earlier and it smelled completely putrid. I'm wondering if that is actually the sewage water and I was just at the end of it. That actually might be true. Because I was at the end over there earlier. It smells awful. Awful. Hey, it is what it is.
If you've ever grown, like, the worst part is like, the town I grew up in, like, our sewage plant was like right near where I live, so like we would constantly smell it, and it is probably the worst fucking smell in the world. And like, if it backed up, it would always go into our creek, and like we would never, like, that was like, so we used to fish, but there was no fish ever in our creek because everything was fucking dead. And then like, we used to play in the creek until, like, you know, our parents found out. And they were like, yo, don't get in that creek. There's shit in there.
Is it one massive leak or is it a whole bunch of leaks? You don't know? Okay. It smells awful. I feel like that could be one of the areas there. I'm trying to find the main section where the viral news was, because you saw it just spewing up outside there. Okay, so I can't tell if there's like one big leak or if there's multiple throughout the locks here going up, because you have a whole bunch of locks going up the river. And my understanding is the leak is happening between lock 10 and lock 14. But again, I don't know if it's one or multiple, because over at lock 10, it smelled like insane sewage. And then I'm walking past, I'm like close to 11 now, I think. And I didn't smell any sewage for a while. And now I'm starting to smell it again. So I don't know what's going on. Now again, oh my gosh, it's this. I mean, I don't know what's going on here, but this also just smells awful. This is abysmal. That might be one of the leaks right there. Do you know if there's one leak or if it's multiple leaks going down? I think it's one. It's one big leak right here? Okay, thank you. This is between, okay, so this is at lock 12 here. I might get kicked out for going over here, but one thing is for sure though, they are hard at work at stopping this, it seems like, so yeah.
Yeah, like these workers probably have, I mean, they have an idea of what's going on, but you know they don't want to be caught in media. They lose their job.
A lot of crew out here right now. Is this the raw sewage over here? It definitely does not smell good at all. It smells awful. So is this going over the road? I'm trying to understand where the main source of the leak is. All right, we'll go here. Oh, okay, yeah. I love they decided to set up the porta potties right beside the sewage leak as well. Yeah, I mean, this smells awful. This is dreadful. Okay, so what I was standing by was the end run of the sewage. So when I was down by the river there, it seems like all of that is coming straight from this.
So disgusting.
Oh my gosh. This is an absolute disaster. It smells awful here. I can't believe this is happening. But what I'm also extremely surprised about is how few people are actually talking about this, because I've only seen this on local news. This is one of the largest sewage spills in US history, apparently. That's what the reports are saying. So it's safe to say the poop situation is crazy. Okay, so I'm assuming there's more than one leak. This is also coming here. So, well, actually, the leak could just be upstream in one of the pipes and it's flowing out through here. That could also be true. Yeah, that's what I think is happening, because like they have it taped off there. It's probably actually further up there, and then it's kind of flowing out over here. Yeah, either way, it just smells awful. This is unbearable. I need to figure.
Bro, I couldn't even imagine. Like, especially if you're a resident there, like how would? Yeah. And the fact that this isn't being talked about, like I said, I haven't seen anybody except for Atozi talk about this. This is like literally the first time I'm seeing it. And obviously, yes, I'm not in the Maryland, DC area, but still, like, as big as this is, this should be all over like CNN and everything else.
Figure out a way back to my car though, and I'm kind of trapped on this island in the middle of the main road. All right, so I guess we'll just follow the sewage water down and figure it out from there. Oh my gosh, it like hits you like a freight train, because like you won't smell it for a minute, and then suddenly it just whips you in the face with the most putrid smell you've ever smelled in your life. Kind of like I'm standing here and I'm like, yep, that's sewage. Yep.
Bro, why are you like, get out of here, Atozi? Like, there ain't no way you're going tasting it in the air. Like, what the fuck?
I'm actually losing my phone here. Yeah, that's sewage. Oh, it's freezing. It smells awful. This is what I'm spending my Saturday doing. And we have a blizzard hitting this area in about 3.5 hours, if even. So that too will be interesting. I actually visited a sewage treatment plant for like a class field day. Super interesting field day. I think that was like in middle school or something like that. And it smelled exactly like this. So yeah, can confirm that's sewage. Again, I mean, it's awful. The smell is unbelievable. So I'm just walking on the side. I think this is actually, it's not an interstate, this is a highway. So we're walking on the side of the highway here. Oh, so all I'm doing is like holding my...
Bro, you definitely know people live in that area too. I could not imagine, like, and the government's not gonna do shit about it. They're just gonna be like, hey, yeah, you know, it sucks, but, you know, here you go. Just suck it up and deal. We ain't gonna help you out or, you know, make your life any easier. Make sure you boil your water, because you never know what's gonna be in there.
Myself from trying to puke because this is like the worst smell I've smelled in my life. Why the hell did I not bring a mask? Oh. How you guys doing? I mean, the amount of sewage this is actually unreal. I mean, this is just disgusting, and this is just such an environmental failure. I swear, I mean, they've been trying to clean up the Potomac for years now, and I don't even know how much this set us back. And it's so sad, because, like, I grew up in Norway where we could actually swim in our rivers and lakes, and unfortunately, it's because of things like this that we can't do that here in the States.
And DuPont. Don't forget DuPont.
Like, I would never swim in the Potomac ever. Even though they've had these days where they, at least, maybe not in the Potomac, it was the other one. Not the Shenandoah. No, maybe it was the Shenandoah. No, the other one. Can't remember it right now. Maybe it was the Shenandoah. No, the Shenandoah runs into the Potomac. Even though they have had these, like, swim days in rivers near the DC area. Oh, what's it called? Yeah, they're actively working on it here. But this is a cleanup process that will take a long time, unfortunately. How you doing? Hi, how are you? Do you guys know how long it'll take until it's all cleaned up, roughly?
I'm trying again.
Like weeks or?
I don't know.
Wow. Okay. All right. Thank you so much. There's some irony there. How you doing, sir? Thank you. Thank you guys for cleaning all this up. I'm so sorry. All right, so I just talked to some of the DC water guys, and they're thinking this will take weeks for them to clean up. So, yeah.
There ain't no way it's gonna take weeks. This is gonna take months at a time. If not a year plus.
This is crazy. So I said 200 million gallons of raw sewage. Apparently that's an outdated number. Now they're estimating over 300 million gallons of raw sewage being dumped out into the Potomac River. The smell is just awful here. But now we have a blizzard coming in, and an hour and a half is when the snow is supposed to start. So we got to get off the roads before it starts getting dangerous here, because unfortunately not too many people are used to driving on snow here, and the other problem is most people are...
What? You're in Baltimore, Maryland, or well, you're in Maryland and DC. What are you talking about? They're not used to snow. I mean, what are we talking about, a toasty? That's what they're used to. That's like saying, I mean, I would say that's like, you know, people in Florida, you know, saying that, you know, people in Florida can't drive during the rain, but I would be lying because they can't drive during the rain, actually.
Using summer tires, obviously, because we never have snow here. So those two combined create very dangerous conditions here on the roads. So, yeah, that's...
What is he talking about? Y'all never have snow. I know for a fact that Maryland and fucking DC have snow. I hear about it every single year from my in-laws.
So that's the update for now. I'm now gonna go to the grocery stores and see if I can get a couple of cans of food. I do have a decent amount of stocked up, but I want to go see what the situation is like at the local grocery stores here before this insane blizzard hits. So that's the update here right now. On January 24th, I'll probably be uploading this on the 25th or 26th, depending on how quickly I can get this up. Regardless though, thank you so much to all the workers that are out here working overtime to get this cleaned up, because obviously this is not their fault. This is an infrastructure failure. All the workers out here just working their ass off to try to clean up the infrastructure failure here. So it's a disaster. But
yeah, shout out to all of our infrastructure workers, our first responders. Y'all do the work the politicians don't. The politicians just talk and bitch and complain while y'all do the real work. Remember that. Remember that.
But they're busting their asses trying to clean it all up. So at least we have that.
Okay, so now the leak has been stopped. So shout out to DC Water and all the crew members who worked around the clock, literally, to make sure this stopped, even through the blizzard. But thankfully, DC Water did build a $55 million waterfront office, so they have a front row view and can smell their own lack of maintenance. But hey, that's just the leadership. Everyone I talked to from DC Water, they were working hard around the clock trying to clean up this mess, even during a blizzard. So shout out to all of them. But thankfully the sewage leak is stopped, but I can only assume how far this set us behind in making the Potomac River actually clean again. Because there has been a lot of efforts in DC to try to make the Potomac clean enough to actually swim it, which seems to be a very much so uphill battle. But I know this is kind of a different type of video that I normally make, but I still wanted to cover it because I felt like nobody was covering it. And I'm just extremely upset it happened because I feel like we should all want our environment to be cleaner for the next generation. But enough of my rambling. If you're new here, feel free to subscribe, drop a like if you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys in the next one.
That was Atozy, A-T-O-Z-Y on YouTube. Go like his videos, go check out his content. He does, most of the time he does drama content, but I think this video is super well done. He covered it in a pretty well done manner. And yeah, like you said, you know, we want our environment to be good for our future generations, you know. Make sure we take care of this earth. I mean, we only got so much time on this earth before, you know, it's gone. But give him a like, give him a subscribe, leave him a comment, save our planet, you know. Appreciate his content, and appreciate that he's covering it, because this is the first time I've heard about any of this going on right now. But the original video will be in the description. Leave me a like, leave me a comment, leave me a sub. Let me know what you think. Appreciate y'all. See you in the next one. Alright, stream, we'll be right back. And we got one last video. Jesus, my wife is cutting logs tonight. Deforestation in my bedroom. Did I get everybody? Actually, yeah, I think I got everybody. Yeah, I think I got everybody. I did want to check out this video. Did want to check this out. This is coverage of denims being denims, because denims is gonna denims.
Racist chud. So I will say tides are turning on this particular character.
So 2 days ago, we covered Amiru getting cancelled for one of the stupidest reasons I've ever seen. All she said was this after being asked about ICE.
If you need a streamer who doesn't even know anything about politics to tell you about politics, you probably just need to get off the internet. Like, hello?
A hate mob of
Facts.
more than 100,000 posts, millions of views. And now that people are finally coming to their senses, this buffoon is still talking shit.
Like, I think the big question in everyone's mind is, well, are you still friends with Asmongold? And people try to deflect that and say, oh, wait, everyone that you're ever friends with now needs to be disavowed? Yeah, I would hope so. Use his platform predominantly for spreading harassment against random people who don't deserve it. Absolutely horrid behavior online.
All right, let's see how she uses her platform, shall we?
$30K to anyone who'll make this dipshit disappear.
Saying I'll pay $30,000 to get rid of this guy, and I'm the one on the screen. Yeah, it was mean.
We are talking about a multi-layered generational hater.
Yeah, but remember, she wasn't talking about him. She was talking about getting rid of Grums. Oh, yeah, sure, sir, denims.
here that keeps talking about Asman almost every day.
That's so weird. That's so crazy to me because there's literally a clip of you talking about how much you enjoy harassing people on the internet.
You know what the difference is? It's because they're in the game. You try to attack people that aren't trying to be involved because you want to push them onto your side. I don't attack non-confrontational like random people. Step into the arena, flag for PvP, now you've engaged.
And this is how I know that he's actually very offended on behalf of Emaru.
Oh.
Normally by now he's cracked a couple jokes, he's laughed a little bit, done some character smears by now, but he's actually so invested that for the first time in I don't even know how long, like he's actually mad about it.
Right.
He is genuinely so mad. He is.
Well, I think he would be annoyed about his friend being smeared when she hasn't done anything wrong. I mean, of course he's probably aggravated that you're attacking a friend of his that did no wrong, hasn't caused any issues. She stays in her little spectrum of where she's at. She does her cosplay, does her video games, doesn't talk politics, has no care to be in politics, and you go after her.
He's genuinely so mad right now. At this point, he would have smeared my character. Who even cares what this person... Everybody knows.
Well, nobody cares what you think. That's the reason why you're talking about people do care what they think. That's why you have to sell porn of yourself to pay for your lawsuit because you were too stupid to understand fair use.
Denims is a monster whose life, financially speaking, I'm going to put her into a pickle.
You're worthless. It doesn't matter how many hate tweets that you make about somebody else. I don't need to say that about you because that's just what you...
What's going to be crazy when it comes to like the Ethan lawsuit is when she has to pay him. And then I'm sure Ethan's going to have in his clause essentially where she can't talk shit about anything that goes on. So she's going to lose her career as well.
You are.
He never does this, taking the moral high ground. Just because somebody doesn't want to speak on something, they shouldn't have to speak on it.
That's true. Yep, that's right. Absolutely. I'm going to
What's
keep
wrong with
doing it
that?
over and over. Where's her dignity? Oh, I don't know. I heard she's selling it for $5. Destiny had to... Wait, what's this here? Destiny had to...
Damn, $5? She's going for $4.99 on the internet? Let's go, bro. I figured hers would have at least been free $99.
Kick her out of his house? What the fuck?
I did record that conversation because the big fear I had, and this happened 2 days later, Denims goes online and she's like, Steven kicked me out because I wouldn't fuck him.
Oh my god. It really sucks that we didn't fuck Atlas. I wanted to fuck Atlas and you. This is so fucking pathetic. I can't believe it. Hey chat, oh my god, is this real?
Incest is...
Bro, if your goal in life is to fuck Destiny... Like, I'm not even gonna sit here and act like I'm a super attractive guy at all. But, like, Destiny, bro. And, like, I've heard he sucks some pretty mean dick from Tectone. So, I mean, I don't know, bro. I don't know if that was your route. And I'm sure that's why you got angry and turned on him, Denims. And then got plastic surgery and everything else to change your entire look. I mean, come on, bro. This doesn't even look like you now.
weird and a little gross, but ethically completely fine if it's in between consenting adults and there's no power creep relations. And the people in those relationships are not having children. I think if you remove those three factors...
Wait, hold on. I'm sorry. I missed the entire thing there. I missed the whole thing there.
Incest is weird and a little gross, but ethically completely fine if it's in between consenting adults and there's no power creep relations.
What? What? No, it's not okay ethically either. What the fuck is wrong with you? It's not okay. Like, what the fuck? Incest is not the best. I don't care what anybody says. The fuck? Just because you're not getting your sister pregnant doesn't mean that it's not okay, Denims. What the fuck?
And the people in those relationships are not having children. I think if you remove those three factors, there's nothing ethically wrong with two consenting adults. Incest is...
I don't even know how to react to that point. I don't. Yep. I don't even know how to. All right. Well, here's where we're going to finish it off, guys. I appreciate everybody hanging out in chat tonight. It was a shorter stream. And we will be back tomorrow. We will be getting in the some gaming content. Been privately working on a Minecraft server, on an All the Mods server. Just chilling, hanging out on that server. So depending on if Fluff Flop Blue Blue gets on the night, I haven't heard from him in like 2 days now. I hope he's not. I hope he's not. I hope he's not gone. Because then who am I gonna have to make fun of? But anyways, I hope everybody has a great Thursday, safe Thursday. Get up, wake up, have a good time, and you know, let's finish this week out. We can do it. We can do it. We can make it a great time, and we can do the best things possible for us. And I appreciate everybody being here. So I will see everybody tomorrow night, 10 p.m. EST. I will be back. We will be getting into some fun content, fun stuff. But yeah, you guys have a great Thursday, and I will see y'all later.
She getting up, I can't allow. Shot my dog, I can't stand.
Gucci Marks generated this shit.
Yeah, shot my dog, I can't stop. Yeah, shot my dog until she drops. 2,000 volts straight in her top. Cause my dog can't stay in her spot. Yeah, got this remote on me like in my Glock. If Kaya try to move, she out of luck. She better know I don't give a fuck. She's getting off her place, she's getting struck. Gotta stay in that little place for 8 hours. She getting up, I can't allow her. She my Palestine, I got the power. I'm in my electric ivory tower. Why she act like such a baby? When I shock her, she go crazy. Making me look bad on the stream. Gonna hit her with my power beam. I don't know why that stupid dog yelp. She should know better not to call for help. Cause you already know when my stream is. I do some shit that would get me banned. Don't you know how much money I spent? That dog costs more than your mama ran. I got the most expensive breed. You know that's the one I need. That stupid dog is so spoiled. Yeah, one more time she getting boiled. Moving with my dog to China. I'll lead her up, goodbye to Kaya.